Alright guys, we are back for more of LilMissKLoves2Run's Belated birthday special. We just did a game of Mario Party 8 for the Nintendo Wii, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Shy Guys Perplex Express, and we were able to pull off a fantastic win on that. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Jeopardy for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how it goes.
This is Jeopardy!
Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's play Jeopardy, and we'll of course do the classic mode. We'll put the computer players on easy difficulty. Alright, here we go.
Let's welcome today's contestants.
Alright, for this game we're taking on William and Margaret. Alright, let's see what the categories are for the Jeopardy round.
Female athletes.
Female athletes.
This means war.
Means war.
Do try this at home.
Do try this at home.
People from
Pennsylvania.
Puzzlers.
Puzzlers.
Gemstones.
And gemstones. Alright, who's going first?
Player 2.
William.
Which category would you like?
Do try this at home for 600. Usually found advertising on great grandma's nightstand. This product can also be used to clean silver teapots. What is denture cleaner?
You are
Yes! Alright, let's do try this at home for 200.
Please select a category.
When doing this task, change direction from week to week to keep the pile of the carpet upright. What is vacuuming?
Indeed.
Alright! Do try this at home for 400. One way to remove gum from the bottom of the shoe is to put the shoe in a plastic bag, then place it inside this appliance for about an hour. What is the freezer?
Correct.
Do try this at home for 800. Popular Science Monthly recommends putting a piece of cardboard inside the tie when doing this to it. What is ironing it?
Exactly.
Yes! Alright, do try this at home for 1,000. You can replace a broken window pane yourself, but prime the wood before applying this, also called glazing compound. Margaret. She says molding,
No,
and that's not it. What is putty?
Indeed.
Yes! We ran the category. Okay. Let's do female athletes for 200. In 2015, this tennis great missed making a calendar grand slam when she was defeated by an unseen player in the US Open semifinals. Who is Serena Williams?
That's it.
Female athletes for 400. This Maryland swimmer won 4 golds and a silver at the 2016 Olympics. Who is Kayla Decky?
That's correct.
And she was a person that I watched on the swimming recently in the actual Olympics in Paris not too long ago. Alright, female athletes for 600. Answer, Daily Double.
How much do you want to wager?
I'm just gonna do 1,000. Shalia Johnson is the first African American woman to own or partner in 3 pro teams: Washington's Capitals, Mystics, and this NBA team. Who are the Wizards?
You are right.
Got it! So I'm up to $4,600 now. Female athletes for 800. In 2016, at age 18, this golfer who calls herself a Korean Kiwi became the youngest woman to win 2 majors. William. He says, Michelle Wee.
Sadly,
No.
that's not it.
Who is Lydia Ko?
Yes.
Got it! Alright, let's go to female athletes for 1,000. She was the first woman to compete in both the Indianapolis 500 and the Daytona 500. Oh, I got this one. I'm very well aware of this person. Who is Danica Patrick?
That's not correct.
What? How is that not it? I thought for sure that was Danica Patrick right there, but I guess I thought wrong. Alright, Margaret says Janet Gerthy, and that's who we were looking for. Okay.
Pick a category.
Puzzlers for
Look at
1,000.
the following image.
A beloved children's book. What is 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish?
Precisely.
Got it. Okay.
Player 1.
Puzzlers for 200.
Select a category. Observe the following image.
A certain problematic situation. What is a love triangle?
That's it.
Puzzlers for 400.
Let's watch this short video.
Enough of the same complaint. You sound like this. What is a broken record?
Correct.
Got it. Alright, puzzlers for 600. It's the common bond between gravy, banana, and glass bottom. Margaret. She says things you
Wrong.
split. No. What are kinds of boats?
Precisely.
Got it! Okay. Puzzlers for 800.
Look at the following image.
Tell your child not to go out alone. Remind him or her of this. What is their safety in numbers?
Exactly.
Yes! Okay. Let's do people from Pennsylvania for 200. As a teen in Philly, the Suicide Squad star began rapping under the name The Fresh Prince. Who is Will Smith?
Indeed.
Yes! Alright, people from Pennsylvania for 400. A sweater worn by this TV host who had his own neighborhood for kids on PBS was displayed at the Smithsonian. Margaret. She says Captain Kangaroo, and that is not correct. Who is Mr. Rogers?
That's it.
Got it. Alright, people from Pennsylvania for 600. This Birdman star was born with the name Michael Douglas, so he uses a stage name to avoid confusion. Margaret. She says Michael Fassbender, and that's not it. Who is Michael Keaton?
Yes.
Got it. Alright. People from Pennsylvania for 800. This man, not Willy Wonka, built a chocolate factory in a Pennsylvania town that was renamed for him. Who is Milton Hershey?
That's correct.
Alright, people from Pennsylvania for 1,000. This vice president of the U.S. was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania in 1942. Margaret. She says Dick Cheney.
That is not correct.
Who is Joe Biden?
You are right.
Yes! And he's actually the current president right now of the United States at the time that I'm recording this. Alright, gemstones for 200. In the 1930s, the Japanese began using mussels to culture these gems. What are pearls?
That's right.
Yes! Gemstones for 400. The name of the sky blue stone introduced into Europe during the Crusades is from the Old French for Turk. What is topaz?
That's not
No. Margaret. She says turquoise.
You are right.
That was what we needed. I was thinking of that, but I wasn't too sure.
Player 3. Pick a category.
Alright, this means war for 200. In this U.S. war, it was the Yanks versus the Confederates. What is the Civil War?
That's it.
Alright, this means war for 400.
Player 1. Which category would you like?
During the U.S. Revolutionary War, volunteers ready to fight with 60 seconds notice were called these. What are Minutemen?
Exactly.
This means war for 600. This future American state declared its independence in 1936 during the War of Mexico. What is Texas?
You are right.
This means war for 800. Lasting from 1957 to 1975, it's the longest war in which the U.S. has taken part. What is the Vietnam War?
Indeed.
This means war for 1,000. The 100 Years' War, taking place from 1337 to 1453, was fought between England and this country. What is France?
You are right.
Alright! We ran the category! Alright, let's head over to gemstones for 600.
Watch this.
Count yourself really smart if you know it's the popular cut of diamonds seen here. What is radiant?
No, that's incorrect.
William. He says brilliant.
You are
That's
correct.
what we needed.
Player 2. Please select a
Gemstones for
category.
800. As early as 3000 BC, this gemstone was known in China as Yu, or the royal gem. William. He says jade,
That's correct.
and he got it. That puts him out of the hole. Alright, last clue.
Here's the last clue. Observe the following
The
image.
insect scene here is trapped inside this type of gem. What is amber?
Precisely.
Got it! So we have a very nice lead at the end of the Jeopardy round with $13,600.
Placements.
Moving on to Double Jeopardy, and let's see what categories we have.
For the Double Jeopardy round, the categories are Before they were pop stars,
Household hints,
State flags,
U.S. state flags,
Christopher
Columbus,
Tickle the Ivories,
Tickle the Ivories,
80s movie quotes,
and 80s movie quotes. And Margaret goes first as she's in last place. Household hints for $1,200. Holly says to put shower curtains in here to eliminate grime. What is the washing machine?
You are
Yes! Alright, household hints for $400.
Player 1, pick a category.
Adding this grain to a salt shaker does two things. Knocks apart salt lumps during shaking and absorbs moisture so the salt won't clump. Margaret. She says rice.
Well done.
She got it.
Player 3, which category?
Household hints for $1,600. Keep pieces of this in special flannel bags that are infused with a preservative to stop the pieces from tarnishing. Margaret. She says gold.
That's not
No.
what we're going for.
What is silver?
Precisely.
Yes! Alright.
Player 1.
Household hints for
It's your turn to
$800.
choose a category.
To get lipstick out of washable clothing, dab the stain with the isopropyl type of this. What is bleach?
Wrong.
No. William. He says alcohol.
You are right.
And that was what we were looking for.
Player 2, please select a category.
Before they were pop stars for $1,200. This Call Me Maybe singer spent her younger years in British Columbia. Oh, I know this one. Who is Carly Rae Jepsen?
Exactly.
Let's do Before They Were Pop Stars for $400.
Player 1, it's your turn to choose a category.
He borrowed $2,500 from his babysitter to record demos under a different name, not wanting to trade on Father Julio's fame.
Margaret?
She says Ricky Martin.
I'm sorry.
No. Who is Enrique Iglesias?
You are correct.
We got it! Sweet! Alright, Before They Were Pop Stars for $800. Born in 1985, this Just the Way You Are singer performed at the age of 4 as an Elvis impersonator. I know this one. Who is Bruno Mars?
You are right.
Before They Were Pop Stars for $1,600. Known for hiding her face in public, the Chandelier singer attended a day of high school in Australia. I know this one too. Who is Saya?
Yes.
Before They Were Pop Stars for $2,000. This DJ worked in supermarkets and had a stint in a fish factory before collabing with Rihanna on We Found Love. Who is Calvin Harris?
That's it.
Yeah, that was a pretty simple category for me right here. I know a lot of these questions here since I'm into music. Household hints for $2,000. For spots on this soft leather, blot with white vinegar and use a shoe brush to rework the nap. William. He says velvet.
No,
No.
sorry.
What is swig?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Let's do U.S. state flags for 400. This U.S. state flag includes December 7th, 1787, the date it became the first U.S. state to ratify the Constitution. What is Delaware?
That's right.
U.S. state flags for 800. Answer one of the two daily doubles.
How much would you like to wager?
4,000. North Dakota is among the U.S. states whose flags have a bald eagle in this Latin motto. What is Inuit Coptis?
Sorry,
No.
that's incorrect.
But we only lose 4,000, so we still have a big lead of $20,000. We are looking for Iparus Unknown. U.S. state flags for 1,200. The flags of New Jersey and this neighboring U.S. state both depict the goddess Liberty holding a liberty cap. Of what is New York?
Precisely.
U.S. state flags for 1,600. Oklahoma's flag features crosses that are Native American signs symbolizing these objects seen on many other flags. William? He says trees.
Incorrect.
No. What are stars?
Well done.
Alright! U.S. state flags for 2,000. A defeated tyrant's a fallen crowd lies near him on the flag of this southern U.S. state. Margaret. She says Virginia.
Yes.
And she's right.
Player 3? Which category would you
Christopher
like?
Columbus for 800. On October 12, 1492, Columbus reached the New World and landed at an island he called this, Spanish for Holy Savior. What is El Salvador?
That is not correct.
No? How's that not it? Let's see what Margaret says. San Salvador? Oh, that's what we needed. Okay. Christopher Columbus for 400. There's no truth to the story that she had to pawn her jewels to finance Columbus's first voyage. Who is Queen Victoria?
No.
No. William. He says Queen Isabella, and that's what we needed.
Player 2. It's your turn to choose
Age
a category.
movie quotes for
Daily
1,600, and there's the other daily double.
double. How much do you want to wager?
In this film, Clubber Lang says, "No, I don't hate Balboa, but I pity the fool and I will destroy any man who tries to take what I got." William says, Creed.
Wrong.
No. And he lost 650 out of that. It was Rocky the Third that we were looking for. A's movie quotes for 800. She said to Flounder, "Don't be such a guppy." William. He says Ariel,
Yes.
and
Correct.
he's right. A's movie quotes for 1,200. On taking his 9th sick day of the semester, this character said, "It's getting pretty tough coming up with new illnesses." William? He says, Marty
That's not what
McFly?
we were
No.
going for.
Who is Ferris Bueller?
That's correct.
Alright, there we go. Okay, let's do A's movie quotes for 400. Drew Barrymore asks if this title character, is he a pig? He sure eats like one. Margaret, she says E.T.
Correct.
And she's right.
Player 3. It's your
A's
turn
movie
to
quotes
choose
for
a category.
2000. As Dr. Peter Venkman, this actor was slimed in Ghostbusters, causing him to say, "I feel so funky." Margaret. She says Dan Aykroyd.
No, that's
No.
incorrect.
Who is Bill Murray?
Indeed.
Yes! Okay.
Player 1.
Christopher Columbus for
Which category would you
1200. This flagship of Columbus's first voyage was chartered from Juan de la Cosa and was his largest ship. What is the Santa Maria?
That's right.
Yes! Okay. Christopher Columbus for 1600. Christopher Columbus was born in this Italian seaport where his father was a merchant and wool weaver. William. He says Genoa,
Yes.
and
correct.
he's right.
Player 2. Pick a
Christopher
category.
Columbus for 2000. In his travels, Columbus visited 2 current U.S. territories, the Virgin Islands and this place. What is Puerto Rico?
Exactly.
Got it! That was a lucky guess there. Alright, tickle the ivories for
Please select a
400.
category.
You live in an ivory one if you're isolated from the real world. What is a fort?
I'm sorry.
No. Let's see what William says. Tower?
Yes.
That's
correct.
what we needed.
Player 2. Which
Tickle the
category would
ivories
you
for
like?
800. Procter & Gamble has called this 2-word laundry detergent a gentle clean that you can trust. What is Ivory Snow?
That's right.
I tickle the ivories for 1200.
Player 1. It's your turn to choose a category.
This wise biblical king's ships went to Tarnish to bring back gold and silver, ivory, and apes and peacocks. Who is David?
That is not
No. Let's see what Margaret says. Solomon?
correct. Yes.
I was kind of thinking of that right there, but I should have thought of it, but it's alright. Tickle the ivories for 2000. Called King of the Woodpeckers and Elvis and Feathers and may not be extinct. William. He says the ivory crested
Sorry,
woodpecker, and that's not it. Was the ivory bill woodpecker?
That's it.
Alright, we got it. Alright, now on to the last clue.
Last clue.
This African nation's population includes 4 major tribal groups: Akan, Kru, Voltaic, and Mandi. Margaret. She says Ivory Coast.
You are right.
And she's right. And she's gonna barely get out of the hole to play Final Jeopardy.
The 2 contestants who will be playing.
Alright, we have a very
Jeopardy
big lead with $29,200, and William is the only one not going to Final Jeopardy, all because he's in the hole. Let's see what the category
How much
is.
money are you wagering?
Africa. Okay, I'm just gonna play it safe by only risking $1,000. Its Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847 by 11 men that in that nation's Providence Baptist Church. I'm gonna say, what is Egypt? Alright, Margaret said Egypt.
That's not what
No, so we know I'm gonna be wrong too. Margaret lost all her money right there.
Sorry, but that's incorrect.
And I only lose $1,000. We are looking for Libya.
Here are the final
I still win the game with $28,200. That's certainly a nice payday right there.
Our champion today is...
So I do say we pulled off a great win overall in this segment. We definitely did very, very well in the Jeopardy round. There were a little bit of tough clues in double Jeopardy right there, but as long as we were able to pull off a very fantastic win right there, that's all that really matters, and I'm definitely very proud of myself for that, for how we pulled it off. So anyways, that is going to do it for Jeopardy for the Nintendo Switch as part of LilMissKLoves2Run's belated birthday special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this. So stay tuned.